Hello children, how are you? So it's time to start the mathematics also. All the subjects are initiated now. So before starting the mathematics subject, that is from your textbook concepts, I'd like to have some basics. So basics in mathematics. So it's a combined class for 5th, 6th, 7th, all students anyway. So maximum of the students generally they feel mathematics as a very tough subject. Is it right? So if you feel that, you just take it off. If you feel mathematics as a very tough subject, you just leave it. Leave means don't leave the math subject. That means you leave the concept that is mathematics is very tough from your mind. So then what I have to do, that means you must be perfect about these basics. So if you are thorough or if you are very perfect in basics, mathematics is very easy. As a mathematics students, I learn basics very from the basic levels. I learn it very perfectly so that I can do the calculations and everything very easy. So you people also follow that. So before going to your subject, that means from your textbook, I'd like to have these basics. And maximum I hope March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months you got vacation. I think your mind will be totally zero. Okay, so it's not correct. Some very good students are there in our school. I can't name them, but some beautiful students, good memory students are there. Of course, even you are a very good student and you know very basics well. But my humble request, my suggestion is that again you practice all these things. So it's like a practice, it's like a recall, it's like a reminding your mathematics basics. Okay. So now going to the things. So you are living in a home or in this school or everything, anyone. We'll call it as pillars. So the pillars are strong, the building will be strong. Similarly, there are 4 pillars for this mathematics. Okay, the 4 pillars are, the first one, addition. The second one, subtraction. And third one, multiplication. And obviously the fourth one is division. These are the 4 pillars for mathematics. If you are learned perfectly, if you are very good in this, mathematics is very easy. Then you can say, sir, I am very good in additions. Look at my additions. 44 plus 22 is equals to 66. So I know these additions very well. Am I perfect? So don't restrict yourself to this addition. If you learn this, you don't think I am perfect. Addition means it may be combination of different things. When we go into the subject, I will explain it. So these are all the pillars of mathematics. Now you know the symbols? Yes. Plus. Addition is denoted by the symbol as plus. And subtraction is denoted by the symbol of minus. And the multiplication is denoted by this. And division is denoted by this. These are the symbols what we are going to use. Okay? Now today is, I am recording this class on 7th September. You may get it on 8th or 9th. So whatever it may be, I will take total 8 sessions. 8 sessions for this basics in mathematics. Then I will go for the subject. That means then we can go for the textbook sums. Okay? Now, so today I will explain the addition. So what are the basics and how the additions and everything how to be done? We are to think. Okay. So additions are of 2 types. One is without carrying without carrying and with carrying, or without carrying both, without carrying with carrying. I'll give one basic example to get this. 44 plus 22. So whenever you are doing addition, you have to start from this side and you have to follow to this side. Don't do this side. That means you have to take these are the units and these are tens. You have to start from the units place. So 4 plus 2, it is 6. 4 plus 2 is also 6. So this comes under carrying out without carrying. Suppose if I examine the same thing, 44 plus 56 is taken. Now what I will do is an addition. So this is units and tens. First we have to add the units place. So 4 plus 6, 10 we got. So 10 means what you have to do is you have to write 0 here and 1 should be carried out. So these are the examples for carry. Now what we have to do is 5 plus 6, 5 plus 4, 9 and 9 plus 1, 10. Right? So these are the examples for without carrying and with carrying. Okay? Now we'll go for the problems, or we'll go for more examples. To get the perfection in mathematics, you have to go for number of examples. More and more examples you do, you get the perfection. Right? Now, since you are in 5th and 6th and 7th class students, I don't want to go for this type of sums, that means a simple addition. I'll go for to get this. A 3-digit plus a 4-digit number. 3-digit plus 4-digit number. So 3-digit number is 786. And a 4-digit number is 4-digit means 4234. 4230. Now if I add this, what I have to do is whenever you are adding, how to do this one is first you have to read the numbers. 786. 786. 4234. Which is bigger? 4234 is bigger. So units, tens, hundreds, thousands. So units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Now what you have to do is you have to write here 4234 plus hundreds 786. Max of the student they will write 786 here. Don't do that of distance. Whenever you got, you just or is now where is the hundreds? It is 7, it is 8, it is 6. What will you do? 4 plus 6, 10. So whenever you got 10, the first letter must be here and this must be carried out. Next, 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 8, 12. So 12 means what I have to do? The first digit is here and one digit is here. Then 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 7, 10. So again, 10 we got 0 here and it is 1. So 1 plus 4 it is 5. So here no number is there, we should not add. So that is done. A 3-digit number and a 4-digit number. Again you cross check it. Once you did, you did 4 plus 6, 10. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 8, 12. 1 carried out. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 7, 10. 1 carried out. 1 plus 4, 5. Next, I'll go for one more. A 5-digit plus a 7-digit number. Bigger number. 5-digit plus 7-digit number. So 5-digit means we should have 5 numbers. Your wish. 7, 8, 4, 2, 3. Plus 7-digit number. Your wish. 7, 2, 0, 1, 2, 5, 5, 6, 7. Now obviously read. Units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. 78,423. Read this. Units, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakhs, 10 lakhs. So 72 lakhs, 1,257. So which is bigger obviously? This is the bigger one. So how much is there? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, and 10 lakhs. Then write the number. So 7 lakhs, 72 lakhs, 1,257 plus. So So whenever you got a bigger number, to avoid this confusion, I'm marking this. Because some may clumsy. Because what the students will do, they will take the book and they will write in the corners of this one. Why do that? Why do you do that? There is a mistake. What they will do, they will write like this. Take the small numbers and they will write like this. And they will calculate with the imagination. No need for that. If you do any mistake, suppose you got something in this examination. Add 3-digit number, there is some question like this. Ramu has 6,728 rupees and Lakshman has 4,920 rupees. How much total they have means you have to add in this way. If you think 4,000, 7,000, 11,000, approximately 12,000 right means you will lose the marks. So whenever you are doing the rough work or whenever you are doing this carrying of additions, it's very important to write the numbers in a proper manner. You have to write it in a proper manner. Then only you will be perfect. Now, so it is 78,000. So where I should write? 78 means here 7, 8, 4, 2 and 2. Add it. Okay. 7 plus 3, 10. So 10 means you have to write here. The first digit must be here and the second digit must be carried out. Second one, that is 1's place must be written here, 10's place must be carried out. So 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. There is no carry, you just write it. Next 2 plus 4, 6. 1 plus 8, 9. 0 plus 7, 7. And here there is no numbers, so don't write it. Sir, can I add my lucky number is 5? I will add 5 means the total sum will change. Don't add yourself. You have to add the given numbers and you have to restrict them to the question. Okay? So, these are the additions of 3-digit number and a 4-digit number. Okay. Next, I will go for one more example. A logical questions will be given. Don't expect this type of questions in examination. Sir, I told you basics are important. Can I expect this question in examination? Means you won't expect. These type of questions will come when you are doing your given sums. This may be interpart. You may get addition, you may get multiplication, you may get subtraction, whatever it may be. But you must follow if possible a particular pattern when you are doing this. Okay. Next, I'll go for one more question. 2 less than highest 3-digit number plus 3 more than lowest 3-digit number. So where are the numbers? Means you have to write 2 less than highest 3-digit number. You know highest, how to write highest 3-digit number? It's very simple. 3 9s you have to write. Highest 3-digit number. So 2 less than means less than it is takku. So 2 less than it is, it's nothing but 997 plus 3 more than lowest 3-digit number. So how to write lowest 3-digit number? That's a 000. You write 999 is a bigger one. Lowest 3-digit number is 000. If you write this one, it is wrong. Because 0 does not have any value. So lowest 3-digit number will be what? Yes, it is 100. Lowest 3-digit number is 100. Highest 3-digit number is 999. Now, 3 more than means addition, equal. So 103 equal anta, it is nothing but 103. That's all. Alright. So 997, both are hundreds. I can add 103. So what I have to do? Why I am drawing these lines? Because some students will do whenever they are writing, they may confuse. Suppose if it is a 4-digit number, they will write like this. Some students will do because they practically whenever we are doing the correction, they know the addition, how to do, but the numbering will be different. That's why it's better to have a process. That's all. Then what do we have? So So 9 plus 3, no, 7 plus 3, 10, and it is 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 0, 10, it is carry. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. How much you got? 1100 is the answer. Okay? So, this is the way to do the practicing in the additions. I am not going for a finger additions. You are not a first class or second class kid. Take 4 fingers, take 5 fingers, add it, and if you have adding, take this. Don't do that one. You are not a kid. I am just recalling the way of addition and the pattern of addition, how to do, and what are the precautions you have to take when you are doing the just okay. So after this, I stop at these 3 examples. I will give some home assignment. So you have to do that. Okay. So just I will give 2 or 3 questions, and you have to do your own. Okay. Now, after finishing this, after watching this video, you have to finish this home assignment. Okay. So how to do this home assignment is, I will give some questions. You have to write in your maths notes. You have to write it in maths notes, and once after finding that, you have to take the photograph and you have to send WhatsApp to them. That is you have to do homework to them. Right? Now, the first question is, any 3 additions. Any 3 additions of your own. This is the first question. You take any three additions. You can do double digit, triple digit, 4 digit, 4 digit, 5 digit, carrying without carrying your wish. It depends on you. Think. Mathematics నేర్చుకున్నప్పుడు ఎప్పుడు కూడా పట్టిపోదు. ఓన్గా మీరే క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. మీరే ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. ఎగ్జాంపుల్, దిస్ ఇయర్ 2020, your birth year. My birth year is 1982. Add that 2020 plus 1982. Your father date of birth with your mother date of birth. Your date of birth with your brother date of birth. Just addition. You have any 3 additions you have. Then second question. Addition of your mobile number with any other's mobile number. Any other? Because if I write your father number, sir, I don't have mobile number, my father does not have mobile number, please. If I write my mother number, sir, my mother does not have my mobile number, then you will say, you will ask like that. That's why I am giving what is that? Any other mobile number. Your mobile number, your friend mobile number, or your neighbor mobile number, and even if you have. Okay, next. And third question is, 6 more than 4 digit number. 6 more than 4 digit number plus 5 less than 6 more than 4 digit number plus 5 less than 5 digit number. Okay, so these are the questions. This is the home assignment we have to do. So it is session 1. Okay, so on the page, how you have to write is, suppose you are having a notes. On the corner you have to write first date, second session 1. Then you have to write these questions. Okay, home assignment session 1. And mention your name also. Simply you will take the photograph and you will say names. What I have to think? Because for some numbers I am unable to feed. I don't feed save your number. Then how to know is that one? So better to write your name and you have to say. Better to write your name on the corner. You have 2 lines now. On the corner you have to write date, Then write home assignment session number. Then write on the corner, you just write your name and first sum, second sum, third sum. Okay? So that's all. That's all for this session. And tomorrow we'll discuss with another topic. Hope you understand the topic and hope you will follow and hope you are enthusiastic to learn. Don't verify the sums and don't depend on others. It's all very simple. Think by your own. Try to do your own sums. I said any three additions of your own. So, sir, I am not getting more numbers. Don't say that. Think own. I have an example. Your date of birth, month, day, month, year, plus your date of birth of your father. That's one sum is over. Your house number with another house number over. Anyone, you can take any numbers. Okay. Try to think your own and don't depend on others, and please don't copy from others. You must be innovative and you must try to learn in such a way that it should be it should be from your heart. Don't copy. So when I send the homework, I'll copy it and I'll send to the sir means okay, it will be accepted, but you are the loser. Don't say that. You discuss with your parents. Mommy tell you anything, mommy tell one number, take it, just have it. So it will be give boosting to your parents also. Right? That's all. We'll meet in the next session. Bye.